Hey, it's Lori Alvarez, and I wanted to do a video on the top 11 things that I think are coolest about San Dimas, right? I live here, I love it. I've been here for, I want to say like 20 years now. Yeah, that's about right, about 20 years. And it has been home sweet home for me. And I love it. And all of this information came in from all my peeps on Facebook. Because I asked you guys who lived there or lived next door to us or around us, what do you think the coolest things about San Dimas are? So I'm gonna do this from 11 to 1 because that's the way you do a countdown and that's what makes best sense. So number 11 on my list is, of course, Raging Waters and BONELLI Park, right? Now some would say, oh no, that's like number 1, but I gotta tell you, I love Raging Waters. I love BONELLI Park. They're so cool. You can go for hikes. You can hang out in the lazy river. You can just have a fantastic time. Like I just took all of my business clients who wanted to join us, our RE family, that's what we call them all. We just took them to Raging Waters and had a blast. It was so much fun, right? We loved it. That came in from Dee Dee and Mary. So thanks guys for sharing that because I forgot about how fantastic it is to be there. Number 10. Okay, it's not in San Dimas. It's right down the street from us. And so this particular person who recommended it doesn't live in San Dimas, and he's right? The Donut Man, just up the street in Glendora, literally 2 minutes from San Dimas. And yes, their donuts are super cool. And when strawberries in season or peaches are in season, you should try them out. So the fact that we have so much within just a few feet of us, that is awesome. Number 9, okay, it's a personal fave of mine, but our gyms, we have some rockin' gyms in town. I'm just telling you. Okay, we got a ton of gyms. We got some boutique gyms. We've got some bigger gyms. We've got some smaller gyms, right? We've got it all. And I'm just gonna tell you, we got a super healthy community here because the most awesome people, isn't it funny that our gyms followed up by the Donut Man, right? And the reality is, our gyms are awesome. My personal fave, and thanks for chiming in, Dakota Ramsey, is Transformation Camp. If you haven't been there, visit. You'll find me there Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. I love that place. All right, number 8. What's number 8? We're just a quiet town, right? In the midst of all this busy chaos. Like we're literally in between the 10, the 57, the 210, like all these little freeways just like cluster around us and we're quiet. It's the truth. We're so peaceful. From what I hear, we've got a ton of retired police over here, right? Our sheriffs are awesome. You want to know why? Because we're quiet. We're just a peaceful town, right? I love it. That's what I love about San Dimas. All right, here's the other one. Number 7, right? Number 7. I totally agreed with this one, right? Our holidays. We know how to party here in San Dimas, okay? These are the things we do here in San Dimas. We have amazing Halloween celebrations from our community services to our personal churches. Like we got it going on for Halloween. If you need somewhere to have fun and take your kids and be assured that they have a blast and get some great candy, come see us in San Dimas because we rock and roll it, right? Oh, our Christmas? Phenomenal. We light up this big, huge Christmas tree. We decorate our downtown San Dimas. We have a hot tea with Santa and Coco, and what the heck, we have Santa as well. We have this awesome Christmas parade that goes down our downtown San Dimas. I'm just saying, we rock and roll for the holidays here in San Dimas. We even do stuff for Easter, and like, we just like to have a party here in San Dimas. We even have a San Dimas birthday bash. So thanks, Bon, for chiming in on that one, because I'm 100% with you on that. That is fantastic. Number 6, right? Number 6. Oh, our San Dimas rodeo. All right, Dave Mashinsky chimed in on that one. Thanks, Dave, because I gotta tell you, I love going to the rodeo. And if you're not a rodeo girl or a cowboy, you need to go visit the rodeo. I know there's people out there that protest and say, oh my gosh, that's abusive to animals and blah, blah, blah. Okay, great. Don't come to our town because we love the rodeo. We have a blast. And let me tell you, those animals are not abused. I'm just saying, okay? I know you have your opinion. Great. Don't share it here. I don't want to hear it. All right. What's number 5? Okay, number 5. Trees, right? The trees and the nature that we have surrounding us in San Dimas. Like, it's such a truth, right? We have awesome hiking trails, like Armando said, right? We've got beautiful trees. We have these brand new trees that we just planted in downtown San Dimas that are just like babying, growing, and just boosting up. They're gonna be so pretty. And then of course we go back to BONELLI and all our hiking trails and the beautiful trees and the lakes and the nature there. I'm with you. Fantastic. Thank you, Lisa Ann, for sharing that, because our nature center, if you haven't been there either, super cool. Just up the hill, we've got some awesome sunsets too when you go up to San Dimas Canyon Nature Center. Just saying, it's pretty cool here in San Dimas. Sometimes we forget how awesome a community is, right? So number 4, oh my gosh, this is a big one, and I loved it. This was from Alta Skinner. Thanks, Alta, for giving us this one, because, right, she's spot on. It's our community values, man. San Dimas has awesome community values. We come together and we celebrate, and yet we're so diverse. It is just the coolest thing you see. Our families are awesome. Our education, oh my gosh, our schools are in the top 10% for school districts. Bonita Unified, keep it up. All our teachers out there and our staff are rocking and rolling. The community itself is amazing. We have volunteers galore, right? Our businesses in downtown San Dimas, they rock and roll. They keep it going. I love them over there. You know, and we've got these service clubs and we've got all these organizations. And then we have all these awesome churches. They're in town too. Like, we are just diverse here in San Dimas, and yet still so together. I love it. What a beautiful thing we have here in San Dimas. That came in from Alta Skinner. She's the best. If you haven't gotten to know her, she's amazing in our community, a real staple. Okay, here's number 3, right? Number 3. I loved it. Robbie Cosner shared this one with us, and it's one of my favorite, the Walker House. We have this beautiful Walker House. Oh my gosh. If you haven't been there, Google it, find it. I'll put it in the notes of my YouTube video later when this goes on YouTube. But I'm just telling you, the Walker House, phenomenal. Really representative of what our homes look like in San Dimas. And then of course, number 2, our second reason to live in San Dimas. Oh, I love this one, right? Our small town feel. We have not lost the small town feel. Like I mentioned it a couple of steps up, a couple numbers beforehand, right? We have, we have so much, right? So, okay, we have a Trader Joe's. Is that small town? Not really. And yet we have a Trader Joe's. And then we have this cool little covered wagon when you pull into downtown San Dimas that kind of represents our Western heritage and where we were and where we're going and who we believe we are, right? And then, oh, I loved this. This is all from Kay. Kay, thank you for chiming in and sharing your personal reasons why you love to live in San Dimas. Parking is always available at I'm just saying, at our post office. And it's a truth. Not only is parking always available, and you could just pull and drive through and drop in the little mailboxes. I love it, because on tax day, I'm always like barely like, whoop, and tax day is coming. So pay attention, right? But parking is always available. I think the busiest time at our post office is probably like 9 to 11 a.m. And our post office people over there, I give it to them. I love them. They know me. I know them, because we mail things. You want to be mailed something from me? Let me know. Shoot me a text, because we send out the coolest things. Anyways, I personally get to go over and say hello to the post office people. They are awesome over there. They always have a smile on their face. They're not grumpy like some other places. Right here in San Dimas, we're always smiling. I love that about San Dimas, right? And I love this one specifically. In downtown San Dimas, we have this really cool store called the San Dimas Feed and Grain. And you know what they have in the window? Oh, so precious. They have the little kittens and the birds and the cats and the puppies that all need a home. Now, how do you walk by there and not say, oh, I want to take one of those home? So don't walk by that store, right? Oh, and the smell of hay. We always have the smell of hay coming out of there. They're the best place for hay if you need it. I'm just saying. They rock and roll my Harvest Festival every year over at the local church I volunteer at, right? And then, of course, we've got all these cool restaurants in downtown San Dimas, right? We don't have as many as LA or anywhere else, but that's our small town feel. We've got some really great hometown, home style restaurants that we just love. So those all came in from Kay and Bill Lambert. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And guess what? We are on number 1. And of course, number 1 is my fave, because this is my countdown. And it's the reason why you want to be in San Dimas. I'm just saying, it really is. The reason I came to San Dimas 20 years ago was because when I was a young girl, like I was like 10 or whatever, I used to drive into San Dimas. Of course, my dad was driving, I wasn't. But we used to come into San Dimas, and we would come downtown San Dimas Ave. The trees, the big trees. Oh, I love those big trees. And the homes that are on that street. Oh, breathtaking, right? Because they're all just taken so well taken care of. They are beautiful, and they have front porches, and they're peaceful, and they're friendly. I love San Dimas Ave. It is my favorite street, right? It is just beautiful, and it is so representative of the families that live in San Dimas. You got it. Our families in San Dimas are what make our community, what make us 100% the place to live. They love, they care for each other, they look out for each other, and they take care of each other. So, if there isn't any other reason to live in San Dimas, I'm just gonna say that's the one. I love the residents of San Dimas. I love my community. I love serving our neighborhood. It's just a beautiful thing. I am thankful and I am grateful to be a part of it. I am so blessed to be able to call San Dimas my home sweet home. So let me make you the same thing. Have the same experience, whether it's San Dimas or somewhere else. Let us know how we can help you. We love helping families make that move. And I can tell you this, I can figure out a healthy neighborhood, a healthy community, a healthy city in a heartbeat, because I know just what it looks like. I live in one. Thanks for tuning in. Share this forward with someone who needs to remember how fantastic San Dimas is, because maybe they're grumpy out there, because guess what? it's election time, and oh my goodness, that always gets things going, right? I love it. Oh my gosh, thanks for tuning in again. We'll talk soon. Have an amazing day.